everybody. I'm actually, as you can see, I'm hunting the shoreline right now behind my house. If you're first tuning into my channel, I live on a dam, which sometimes you'll hear my wrap-up video if I do it outside. You'll hear the waterfall in the background, but right now, without showing too much, they're doing some maintenance right now on the dam itself, so the water line has come down substantially. And I've been just moseying on through here, the shoreline, as much as I can, trying not to get sucked into the mud here. It's down quite a bit than last time I was out here. Anyways, first find so far, guys, surface find. Look at this old bottle. I don't know how old it is. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research as usual. This phone will focus, there we go. There's some writing on the side here. I don't think it's that old. Does say what, patent July or something. I can't even read it, it's so faded. Right, actually, patent, was that June? What should I say? Maybe 17? June. June 11th. I don't know. Maybe it's not that old. It just says patent June 11. And then 7 and an E. So, gonna have to look that up. Hopefully it's 1911. That'd be sweet. That was the year my grandfather was born. Year before the Titanic sank. For some of you that don't know that information, now you do. That's cool. Pulled a couple fishing sinkers and a couple pieces of clad, but we're gonna see what I can find. Hopefully oh, look at that, a bird's nest. But the sun is starting to go down, guys. You can see all the bugs out there on the water, unless that's rain. Nope, those are bugs. A couple fish have popped already. So I'm gonna keep doing this and we'll see what we can get. If the dam is still like this tomorrow, rest assured I'll be on the other end of it, where kids actually swim over there. There's old, actually it's over there, but there's a rope swing way over there. I don't know if I can zoom in and you can see it, but yep, there you go. Kids have been swimming over there for a long time. Cops keep cutting down the rope, but they keep putting it up. I mean, it's been like that since probably the 30s or the 40s. I've hit it a couple times, but nothing substantial. A lot of garbage over there, unfortunately, but if the dam is still this low, I'm definitely going to be over there tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. But we'll keep swimming. Hopefully we can find some silver, some Wheaties. Hey, I might even get lucky enough to find a couple Indians out here, or a buffalo nickel. We'll find out. Wish me luck. So that tree has definitely been underwater for well over a century, if not longer. That's kind of cool. I detected around it for a little bit. Only found like a handle to something. Nothing too impressive, but we'll keep swinging, guys. And I'm gonna try and go as far as I can. But I'm running out of landscape too, and it's oh, look at, there's another tree right there, an old stump. That's cool. I'll see what I can do. But sun is going down. I got out here a little late, so I really want to get on the other side tomorrow morning. Hopefully it's still this low. I can get my ass out of bed early enough before work. Excuse my language, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys. I don't want to have like an absolute banana fit right now, but check it out. It might be nothing, but it might be something. This is like the size of a dandy button, but there's no shank on it. And where I found this just now was right under that rock, right by all the trees or the branches. I'm being quiet right now because there's a house just up there, you know, so it's the dam. No one cares, but still, I'm trying to be courteous. And where I found this, look at all this pottery. Tons of my pockets right now are full of. Look at the pottery. Check that out. That's all over here where I've been swinging. This was a solid 21. Crazy. I don't know what it is. I mean, like I said, it could be friggin' nothing. I have no idea. But this is like size of a large cent, but size of a very large cent, or a dandy button. But there's no place where there would be a shank, so that's kind of bizarre. I guess maybe it could be nothing. We'll see. You know what's kind of cool? This is probably where the tree line used to be. I don't know how long ago, but these are all cut. That's kind of cool. That's where the tree line used to be at one point. Now it's pretty far up there. We're looking at maybe 6-7 feet, maybe a little bit more in some areas so far. I don't know how long they're gonna, excuse me, I don't know how low they're gonna take this, but pretty sweet, guys. All right, so I'm definitely on a hot spot. Check it out, guys. That's a drawer pull. That was right on the surface, right here. Right here. I definitely got to be on a hot spot over here. Wherever this used to be. I mean, the house up there isn't that old. Probably like 1900. That's so sweet. Wasn't expecting that. That's definitely a drawer pull though. Sweet. And the sun is basically going down now, so damn it. Hopefully it'll stay like this till tomorrow. Oh my god, this is definitely a hot spot though. Wasn't expecting it at all. I mean, like I said, these trees were cut a long time ago, and a fish just jumped. I'll keep swimming for a little bit more, guys, and then I had to call it. I'm about like an eighth a mile away from my house right now, so I have no flashlight either. Common sense, I know. Sweet. Well, guys, it's a new day. I'm back out on the dam here. I think they're done with the maintenance on it, and unfortunately, I'm braving the weather to get back out here and see if I can find anything else before the dam completely goes back up to its original height. That's where they're doing the maintenance over there by the waterfall. Hopefully I don't get stuck out here, but I've had to crawl over some boulders. I got my rain gear on. Had a 12-13. Check it out. Looks like a little one of those game pieces. And I found a similar broken one at the fairgrounds. It's kind of cool. First find so far. I managed to get myself back to where I was yesterday evening. And I don't know how long I'll be out here. Like I said, water's starting to come up again, so I don't think I'll be out here for too much longer. Like I said, I don't want to get stuck out here. It's getting pretty deep now, so see what I can find though. Man, I wish they kept doing this. I mean, you know, I kept working on the dam, so I'd be out here a little longer, but I don't know, wish me luck. All right, guys, I have a jumpy 24, 26 to 28. I can hear a lot of iron over here too, so it could be just junk, but I just pulled a piece of an old lantern, so I don't know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed here. Take it off the iron. Go ahead and try and get this out of here. I'll attempt a live dig, but there's a reason why I haven't been doing live digs, guys. If you haven't noticed, the rain and all the rocks. There's tons of debris over here, tons of old bricks. I mean, if you can remember yesterday, you can barely see one of those stumps right there. So water is coming up. There was like stumps all the way down the shoreline here. So I'm running out of time. I'll get as much as I can though. This might be jelly. Alright. See if it's out. Alright guys, I'll be right back with you if it's something good. I might have to keep chipping away at these rocks. Check it out guys, first coin. That's what that racket was when I was swinging over there. It's a weedy. This camera will focus. Great, sorry about that. She's pretty beat. It's a weedy. Yeah, focus. Focus. There you go. 1 cent. Maybe when I get it home I can see a date, but she's pretty burnt. Check this out guys. This piece of glass was also in the hole. That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know if it's the bottom of a... You know what this could be? An old ashtray. Maybe. I also pulled like a bunch of like weird pieces of iron. You know what, I'm starting to think that this was like a dump site. People back in the day used to throw their trash right over the banks anyway, so that's probably what this is all is. These houses are fairly old up this way. I'm gonna keep swinging guys and hopefully the water doesn't come up on me. I'm making my way a little further down here, so I gotta, you know, be careful not to go too far. Otherwise, I'll be swimming back. So, hopefully we can find some better stuff. I did find a couple really older things, so that's kind of cool. Especially yesterday. So, we'll keep swinging. Solid 21 guys, right by the water. Any ideas on this? It's lead, but I have no clue what the hell it is. Anybody does know before I do my research, let me know. I have no clue. Could be nothing, could be something, just like everything else I find. Huh, it's weird. Definitely lead though. It's bendable. Alright guys, this probably will be my last hole. It's starting to really come down now as far as the rain is concerned. And I'm starting to feel a bit foolish out here. But pulled this, what appears to be possibly, my phone will focus, sorry about that. Looks like an old pin. This piece of pottery came out of the same hole. This might actually be silver and it's just tarnished. It was a saw like 24, 25. Wasn't even that deep, but I was having a hell of a time locating the damn thing with all these rocks and everything else. And I mean, I'm not filling in any of these holes because it's going to become the, excuse me, the water will be coming up anyway. So anyways, guys, I think I'll be calling it. I'm going to make my way back to the house and see what we got. Catch up on the wrap-up video. Well, so much for detecting the shoreline now, guys. Waterfall is flowing hard, especially after last night's rain. This thing is flowing. Both sides. Usually it's only one side. And to make matters worse, bear with me. Bear with me. Check it out. Look at that pile of raccoon crap. Ooh. Well, that is the highest the water level has ever been. That's where I went down detecting. Usually, that step right there is still visible, and the step below it is still visible. And then there's like 4 or 5 more steps down. Those are usually underwater. But, yeah, she's pretty high right now. Check it out. Flowing both sides. Guess we're going back to the fairgrounds or somewhere else until the fall comes. And then I can head back in the woods. Sweet. Alright guys, this is the wrap-up video for that hunt. What you see is what I got. I'm not going to get too much into all the scrap, but I will say that I found a lot more lead than I thought I would, especially where I was. Usually I find a lot of lead scrap at old home sites, cellar holes, and farm fields. Never thought I'd find it behind my house or on the riverbank, but people back then used to utilize that stuff all the time, so I guess it makes sense. Anyways, surface finds, a little bit of pottery. I had some other stuff, and I still have it. It's not that impressive. The blue pottery I always hold on to. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that. That piece of glass, pretty sure that's probably like an old ashtray. I could be wrong. Golf ball, these things haunt me. Pulled that ashtray actually right where one of these wheat scents I found, and unfortunately, guys, on both of them, they're so spent. I can't pull a date off of either one of them. I thought maybe one of them said 1940, but I mean, this one you could see Lincoln on it. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. You guys have seen Wheaties. Spoon bowl. Wish it was complete. It's not, unfortunately. Thought this was a trigger guard, but it's kind of too heavy for that. I'm thinking maybe a handle or something. This is right by one of those old tree stumps. I mean, for all I know, it could be, but I still think it's kind of heavy to be that. Found a couple shards of an old pocket knife here, and this also could be an old piece of either a pocket knife or a buck knife. And this I thought was initially was a key, but now I'm thinking maybe a gate pin because the end of it, it's a little too hefty to be a key. I'm pretty sure that's got to be some type of a gate pin, or I don't know, or maybe this is just some big rusty conglomerate attached to it. I have no idea, and it's just a spike. This, I still have no idea what it is. Could be a dandy button, could be a coin, could be nothing at all. I'll have to put it up on a forum and see what people think. I have quite a bit of dandy buttons, and this is definitely the size of one. However, the weight indicates coin, but I have no idea. This, I don't know if it is a pin or maybe an escutcheon for like a keyhole. And still don't know if it's silver. The pins are still intact. I found the back of it in the hole after I ran the detector over it again to make sure there wasn't anything else in the hole, which everybody should be doing, and I hope you guys are doing that because you never know what else you're leaving behind. Piece of a lantern. Very small piece, but still a good find, good save. If you guys are unfamiliar with lanterns, this little U shape right here, this is where the stem would stick out and there'd be a little dial there. That dial would let you turn the heat of the lantern up or down for, brightness purposes. Usually they would have a date on them too. I got a couple of them that I've already found that have dates on them, which is cool. This one is just a little piece of it, which is still a good find though. Drawer pull, surface find. This was right by where I found this, whatever it is. And these, I thought initially when I pulled one of them, I'm like, oh sweet, that's probably the tip of a pistol. Like an old, maybe a stem nose pistol. But since I pulled two more, now I'm thinking probably not. And if any of you know, please leave a comment. Not a clue on them. Also, this, still have no idea. It's lead, probably just scrap, but again, if anybody knows, please leave a comment. I would very much appreciate it. And best find today, guys, is gonna go to the surface find of a bottle. Did some research, 1878, all day long. This used to be cologne. And that's what the patent date says on here, patent June 11th, and that's supposed to be 78. So 1878, which is pretty sweet. And it says Boston on it too, so that hits home for me since, I live in Mass. So awesome, awesome find for me. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for that hunt. Wanted to do something a little different. Had to take advantage of the fact that they were doing maintenance on the dam, so it came down quite a bit. Now it's way, way up. Actually, it's way too much up because of the rain we got. And anyways, I will see you guys on the next video, next hunt. Please keep digging holes, and also please keep filling in your holes. And have yourself a good night. Later.